and welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is weird. Hi everyone, welcome to my new YouTube channel. My name is Lindsay and I felt inspired to come here and talk to you guys about 5 ways to stay motivated while studying. Because I know we're all in quarantine right now and it's really hard to stay motivated when you're in a place where you relax and where you have to work. So it's kind of hard to balance those out. But I'm just here to bring some insights of the things that I've learned through my 4 years of high school. I'm a senior, and so I just thought that I would come here and tell you guys 5 ways that I personally stay motivated during these tough times. First way to stay motivated while studying is to plan out a routine. I know a lot of people don't like to plan out a routine because they feel like they can just keep it in their head and they can just, go with the flow. But I feel like you're most prepared for anything when you have a routine, when you just plan things out ahead of time. What I do is I keep a planner, so I write down everything I have to do for maybe the week or just the couple of days following, and I just write down all my homework, all my assignments, my notes, and anything like even personal things like, clean my room, anything like that, I just write it down. That way I can just keep a clear head. I don't really like to stress myself out with having so much stuff in my head, so I just write everything down. That way I can keep a mental health. Wait, let me say it again. So just to keep your mental health good, I suggest you plan out your routine, you have everything that you need to do that day, and you just plan it all out. That way you're not stressed out, you're not wondering if you miss anything out, you just write everything down and you'll be good to go. So the second way to stay motivated while studying is to have goals. What do I mean by goals? I mean, having goals are like, I want to keep an A in class. I want to keep my GPA high. If you have 4.0 or 3.8, you want to maintain it or even make it higher. And you can also have long-term goals where it's like you want to become a doctor, so those short-term goals help achieve those long-term goals. So when you're studying, you keep that in mind. So the third way to stay motivated while studying is to avoid self-sabotaging. That means don't put yourself in a position where you are your own failure. Don't put yourself in a position where you can do better, but you choose, like you have choices in life. You choose not to do, the homework days prior to quiz or test or whatever. You sabotage yourself. So if you're studying the night before a test, that is self-sabotaging. You should do it at least 3 days ahead. If you have an essay, do it like 3 weeks ahead. You know what I mean? That's ways to avoid self-sabotaging so you have enough time to do what you need to do and study as much. Like if you cram everything in the night before, that's just not gonna help you. That's gonna hurt you more than it will help you. Don't watch Netflix for like hours when you know you have a test to be studying for. If you're procrastinating, that's gonna hurt you too. Don't procrastinate. You can always do that on the weekend. Like if you want to watch Netflix or anything, you have to be able to juggle it out. Like if you have time to watch it without it hurting your studies, then you can do it. But if you have to study, just sacrifice it for that day and just study. And in the weekend, you can watch whatever you want. That's what I do. I'm literally speaking from experience. So the fourth way to stay motivated while studying is to have effective distractions. What I mean by effective distractions are distractions that help you while you're studying. They don't necessarily, it's not like Netflix, like watching a whole show that puts your mind off of what you're doing. I'm talking about like putting on focused music, like on Spotify, the study music that are like silent kind of. They're just kind of like objects that have no really big instruments. There's no one singing. It's just kind of music. Those are ways of helping you study. And those personally for me, they motivate me a lot, especially when I'm studying something really hard. I know some people don't like to hear silence, like just nothing. It kind of distracts them. So if you want to hear something, but you don't want to get distracted, you should listen to focused music. That way you can have effective distractions. So the last way, the fifth way to stay motivated while studying is to focus on the process rather than the outcome. What does that mean? It's like, if I'm studying for a really hard test, I'm not gonna focus on, oh my God, I have to make an A. Oh my God, what if I don't make an A? I'm not gonna stress myself out on the fact that, oh my God, there's a possibility I could fail. Like, just, you know, stuff that just is unnecessary to think about. Focus on what you're doing, the process, the studying itself. Make sure you're studying all your material. If you're studying everything, you'll be fine for the test. You don't have to worry about it. So if you're doing what you have to do, there's no really, you don't have to focus on the outcome, because the outcome will be what you put in. The effort you put in will be the outcome that comes out. So just do your work, study hard, and don't stress about whether or not you're gonna make an A, because at the end of the day, just do your best and everything will be okay. So there you go, you guys. Those are the 5 ways to stay motivated while studying. Number 1, plan out a routine, okay? Number 2, have goals. Number 3, avoid self-sabotaging. Number 4, have effective distractions. And number 5, focus on the process rather than the outcome. I hope you guys really take in these tips that I personally use. If you have other ways, you can use that too. Anything to get through and, you know, to finish and be successful in your class. Thank you again for watching. If you like this, please subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment if you want me to do any other videos. And I'll see you in the next video.